Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good middle of the night to you. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, as we've been doing at this particular time slot for the week, we're going to be looking at phrasal verbs. Hopefully, building our vocabulary and learning some new phrasal verbs by doing some fill-in-the-blank exercises together and talking about the phrasal verbs that we encounter, alternate meanings, or maybe alternate phrasal verbs, or alternate regular verbs that have the same meaning. And especially we're looking at phrasal verbs that have an adjective version. Okay, before we get started, let me meet and greet some students here. Hello, Julia.
Hello, Oakley.
Hello. Uh-oh, not again.
You can hear me.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah. Hello, teacher.
Hi there. Where are you from, Julia?
I'm from Russia.
Okay, terrific. Thanks for joining us. Very good. I was relieved. I was starting to panic because earlier I had headphones problems and headphone hangout technical issues. I thought I was being revisited. Thankfully not. I can hear you. Great. Hello, Angel. Nice to see you here again.
Hello, Buckley. How are you? Nice
I'm
to meet you
good.
again.
So you're back for more phrasal verb punishment. You're a brave man.
Yeah. This is my challenge today.
Yeah. Very good. All right. Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Hello, Araceli. Howdy.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Hanging in there. I'm hanging in there.
Oh my God, was it so bad last phrasal verbs class?
No,
Like a punishment, you said?
no. It wasn't that bad. Was it, Angel? It wasn't that bad.
No, it's
No.
okay. It's very good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I need it, I know.
Okay. And hello, Sum Ming.
Hello, good to see you.
Nice to see you again. Welcome to the class. And wait a second, we got one more here. Miguel. Hello, Miguel.
Hello again. Nice to see you again.
Hi. Nice to see you too. Okay. Miguel?
Yes.
Yes. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to do a screen share here with you. Hang on. And, okay, what you're looking at here, two sets of words. One, two. In both sets, the left-hand column are phrasal verbs: build up, cut off, knock down. In the right-hand column are the adjective form of those phrasal verbs. So built up. Notice that often we have hyphen, that's the dash in the middle. Many of them are hyphenated. A hyphenated word is what we call that. Many of them. Some are not. Some look just like a compound noun with the two words joined. And one, especially over here, actually has the particle. The second word of a phrasal verb is called a particle, adverbial particle to be specific, aka otherwise known as, you may conceive of these as being prepositions: up, down, away, in, off, out. Okay, and this particular case, in a few cases, we will actually see the particle or the preposition in front of the main verb. Stand. Outstanding. Outstanding. I can't see that word without thinking of this stupid commercial that used to be on in America. And it showed a farmer standing with a field of very obviously healthy crops. Okay, and the you hear a voiceover, an announcer, and he says, "This farmer is outstanding in his field." Okay, it's a pun because he's outstanding. He's literally standing in the field. And also in the field can mean an area to grow crops, or it can mean your area of expertise, your occupation. So it's a double pun. Now, whenever I see that word, there's that picture in my mind. And I hear the voiceover in my head. That's right. Your teacher hears voices in his head. Now you know. Okay. Julia, don't be frightened. Julia?
I'm here.
How this works, I would like you to fill in the blank using the word. Now,
Okay.
the left columns are verbs. Now, how this is going to work is the first sentence, notice one has two sentences. The first sentence will need a verb. And the second sentence will need the adjective. Okay?
Yeah, okay. The
All right.
fly was annoying him, so he rolled up a newspaper and tried to feed it. The fly
Very
was
good.
annoying him, so he tried to feed it with a rolled up newspaper.
Okay. And Julia, do people in Russia roll up a newspaper to swat
Yeah.
a fly? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Probably universal. I've done that before. Okay. Very good. Good job. Araceli. You try number two?
When was wearing a pair of jeans which she had blank just above the knee. It's, no. I think it's a rollover, but it's not here. Roll up. No, not roll up.
That would look funny. Jeans rolled up
No.
over her knee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. Cut off.
Could be possible. Could be possible.
It could be possible, but it would just look silly.
With your sleeves, it's like.
If you
How
want
do
to
you
roll
call it?
up because it's warm, it's hot.
Sure.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, this is something my daughter usually does. She
Yeah.
rolls up her pants when she's hot. No, but what would be the word for your sleeves, especially if you
Yeah,
if
you
it's hot
roll
and you
up your
put them up?
sleeves.
Okay, but maybe it's cut off here.
Yeah, probably
When
because
was
it's
wearing a
above the knee. That's quite a long ways to roll up your pants. So, yeah.
yeah.
Yep, she had.
Especially with your jeans if they are tight. It's not
Yeah,
easy
those
to roll
horrible
up.
skinny jeans. I'm against skinny jeans, Artheli. What's your opinion? I'm against it.
Yeah. I don't know. I am against them too, but because they are not always comfortable. But nowadays they are very fashionable. You can't
I
find
know.
another kind of jeans for women sometimes in the
I
shop.
don't even know. Sometimes I see women, I don't know. I could swear they painted them on. I don't know how they possibly, other than if it
But
was a
sometimes
liquid. I don't get it.
I don't use that kind, but sometimes they are comfortable because
Are
they're
they?
like just like Yes, like they are not like jeans. They are like, I don't know the word for that. Like leggings.
Leggings or
So
tights.
yeah, like
Yeah.
something you would wear to
Okay.
sleep. Or
Wow. Uh, okay. All right. Okay, but wait a minute. Let's. We also have to concern ourselves with the verb tense, which she
Mhm.
had cut off. Okay. Well. All right. No, we don't, because cut. Um, had cut. I was concerned about the past participle, but the past participle of cut is cut. Cut is one of those crazy verbs. It's an irregular verb where the infinitive is cut, the past tense is cut, and the past participle is cut. So you really kind of can't go wrong there, can you? Uh,
Mhm.
okay, for the second sentence, Gwen was wearing a pair of cut-off jeans. Americans don't even bother to say jeans most of the time. We actually use cutoffs and with an S as a noun. She's wearing cutoffs. So we, at least in America, I don't know what the Brits do, but the Americans have just shortened it to an actual noun form. Okay, Angel,
Can we
number,
use,
yeah.
sorry, Oakley, I have a question. Can we use cutoff when you are trying to reduce your amount of calories or food, when you are trying
Uh,
to do a healthy diet? Cut off some food?
no, no, but you're very close. We often use cut down or cut
Okay,
down
cut down.
on. Actually, I would actually maybe classify that as a three-word phrasal verb. I'm trying to cut down on sweets. I'm trying to cut down on carbohydrates. Or maybe
Okay.
sometimes it's cut down, and sometimes it's just cut down. I'm trying to cut down my calorie intake. Uh,
Yeah.
okay. I should point out with cut off, though, cut off does have another meaning when when you're driving and somebody pulls right in front of you or pulls into the parking space where you want to park, they cut you off. Um, that's another
Oh,
meaning. Another meaning is if I interrupt you in the middle of speaking and I start talking, also I cut you off while you were talking. Okay, so there definitely are multiple meanings for this phrasal verb. Or obviously, those are more abstract meanings, very concrete. Obviously, if you cut off your arm, I think you all know that what that would mean. It would mean a big bloody mess on the floor. That's what that would mean. Uh, okay, uh, Angel. Before I let you tackle number 3 here, I just want to say a quick Heidi ho, hello, hello to Nader. Nader, hello. And a quick hello to Ken. Hi, Ken.
Yes, hello. How are you?
I'm swell, Ken. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Thanks. Okay. Angel, go
yeah.
ahead. Number 3 here.
We couldn't control the bull, which ran away and headed for the main road.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good.
Run is the past. The past is run
The
or
ran with an A.
ran, ran,
Ran away.
ran.
I
Okay.
got scared and ran away. Okay. Then, of course, there was panic as the runaway bull headed for the main road. Unless you are in, oh, what's the city, Angel? Where do they have the running of the bulls?
No, I'm very frightened about the bulls, so I
Okay.
prefer not to run. I prefer see them far away.
Yeah. Did you see the idiot who took a selfie of himself? He took a selfie like while he was running with the bulls. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely. Yeah, in Pamplona, in San Fermines.
Pamplona. That's it. Pamplona. I was trying to.
Pamplona, yes. The
Yeah.
crazy people that are
Yeah.
running and at
What
the
a
same time
fool.
is taking a selfie. Yes.
Insane. Yeah. Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay. Run away. All right. To flee, to go fast. Okay. Not where it's supposed to be. Or to retreat. Run away. Okay. Ken, number 4.
Number 4, we ought to recycle things we use, not blank, then blank.
Yes.
And recycle things we use, we not throw them away.
Throw them away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. So throw something away or throw it out. Okay. Sometimes we use throw away. You throw away the garbage. Usually, actually, when we're in the house, we say, "Oh, my wife asked me, will you throw out the garbage? Throw out." Or you need to throw out that shirt. It has holes in it. Um, but we can use throw away too. Throw out, throw away. All right. As an adjective, we live in a throwaway society. There are so many things we could reuse. Very true. Sad but true. Uh, okay. Ken, do you recycle? Just say
Yes.
yes. Very
Yes.
good. Okay.
Some of them, yeah. And kind of nowadays, cities regulation is pretty tight, so recycle reduce my cost of abandoned garbage, and it's also helpful for environment.
Excellent. Very good. I'm glad to hear that, Ken. I knew you were the kind of person who would definitely recycle. Sum Ming, number 5.
Okay, these one of the best. To
Sorry.
make up
She's
uh,
something.
as one
Sorry. I keep.
one of the great actresses of this century. This
Okay.
fantastic.
Yep.
I cannot. Okay,
Sorry.
one of the made up actresses of this century.
Made up. Well, that's. Uh, no, it doesn't really work in the makeup. She makes up as one of the great actresses. No, I can kind of understand your confusion. Makeup, first of all. Wow. Now, here's a phrasal verb with a multitude of meanings. Uh, it can mean to imagine something. You make up a story, for example, create. Um, you can have a fight with your wife and then make up with her later. It can mean to uh, forgive each other and move on. Okay, you make up with somebody you had a fight with, so
Oh,
you're friends again. Also, um, women make up their face when they put lipstick and powder and whatever else they use. When they use cosmetics, and actually makeup can be a noun, meaning cosmetics. Uh, you can miss a class and do a makeup class, um, a substitute class for something you missed, a substitute for anything you missed. But normally an appointment or a class. Lots of words, but none of them really fit here, Summing.
oh,
I think what we're looking for here, especially since the second sentence says D's fantastic.
oh,
One of the something to do with fantastic in the adjective form.
It's outstanding.
Very good. Yes. Outstanding. Outstanding answer, something. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in the verb, she,
Stand out.
she's, yep. And if we're going to conjugate the verb, she stands out. She stands out as one of the great actresses of this century. Very good. Stand out. Okay. Just a word about this. Outstanding is always very positive. It's definitely a positive adjective. But if you stand out, it can be positive or negative. All right. I mean, if you go to a fancy party, a black tie event, and you're wearing a clown suit with flippers, you're going to stand out. Yes, Nader, you're totally correct. Stick out. In fact, have you ever heard this idiom? Somebody sticks out like a sore thumb. Whoops! If somebody sticks out like a sore thumb, that's usually negative. Now that's an idiom. To stick out or stand out means very easily noticed. Usually, stick out like a sore thumb is negative. Stick out or stand out are sometimes interchangeable. That's absolutely true. Okay. Nader, you look like you're in chat mode. So number 6, relax. Try not to bleep so much. Okay. And the second sentence, you're all blank. Try to relax. You're all worn out. Yeah. Truly, try not to wear out so much. Well, you can definitely be all worn out, but that means really tired. So if somebody, okay, you're all worn out, go to bed, maybe. But it doesn't really work for this first verb. Try not to wear out so much. There we go. Tense up. Try not to tense up so much. All right, we tense up. We hunch our shoulders. Like when you're about to, okay, for example, when you're going to go swimming and the water's really cold, you stick your foot in there. You tense up. Or, if you're about to give a presentation, most of us tend to tense up. We actually, our muscles actually contract. It's actually talking about physical reaction. And same thing with the adjective. If you're tensed up, really your muscles are tight. Tight, tense, tension. Like that. Okay, Miguel.
Okay.
Number
Number 7.
7. Yeah.
I wasn't taken in. Height obviously blank that story. What moment?
He'd obviously something that story.
What moment?
Okay, and by the way, I should explain he wasn't taken in, or I wasn't taken in. Somebody wasn't taken in. I wasn't taken in. If you're taken in, to take somebody in, here's another phrasal verb, right? He wasn't taken in. It means he wasn't fooled. In this case. Okay. If you're taken in, if you take someone in, very idiomatic, actually, use of the phrasal verb. It means you trick them, fool them.
Makeup, I
Okay,
suppose.
Miguel, sorry. You
Makeup,
have a, sorry?
makeup. Can you hear well?
Yeah, now I can. Hmm.
Okay, makeup is possible.
It's choppy, Miguel. You're coming in and out. Are you going through a tunnel? Okay, you got the answer right. Uh, this contraction heed is obviously, when we see heed like this, by the way, it could be he would or he had, but we know since we saw wasn't earlier, this is past tense. He had obviously made up, past tense. He'd obviously
Made,
made up that story.
made up.
Yeah, Miguel, now I can't hear you at all.
I wasn't
Uh,
talking.
but I'm not convinced it's just you. Uh, hang on a second. Let me look. Oh, I see. There's a new student here. Don. Who? I'm sorry, I can't read your full name. Donna, Donatelli, Donna, whatever. Donna, Dawn. Hi, Dawn, new
Pro-
student with a avatar on the
Probably,
beach. Donato.
probably
Oh,
Donato.
hi, Donato. Now I can't hear you. Okay, hang on.
Hi, teacher.
Ah, there we go. Hey, Donato. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, welcome
I'm
to the
good.
class. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Uh, all right. And the adjective form here, I wasn't taken in by what was obviously a made-up story. Okay, created. This, I talked earlier about the many meanings of made up or make up. This is created, imagined story. Okay, Donato,
Yes.
why not? Let me throw you right into the fire here. Number 8.
Okay, why does jogging leave you full of energy? But, okay,
Blank me blank. It leaves
may I
you full
see?
of energy. Uh-huh.
But knock me down?
Yeah, okay. That's funny. Because it could be right. You're not necess It knocks me down. Okay. Uh,
Oh, in that
but
one.
not the answer we're looking for.
Okay. May I try it again?
Sure.
Uh, wear me out.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Why does jogging leave you full of energy but
Words.
wears me out? Very good. All right. Now this is a phrasal verb that can be separated, meaning that the object noun, here, me, can separate the verb and the second word or the particle. Wears me out. Uh, or um, or not. I wore out my pants. All right. So in that case, the object comes after. So I can use it either way. Uh, and then, of course, as an adjective, why are you full of energy after jogging when I'm so worn out? Okay. If you're worn out, you're really tired. Or worn out like jeans when you have a hole in your knee and um, yeah, and they're frayed at the bottom. There's a word for you too. Frayed. There's a word I don't get to use much. Um, your jeans at the bottom when there's just strings hanging off, we say they're frayed. All right, they're getting worn out. Uh, okay, and around we go, and finally we're back to Julia. Julia? Hello again. Number
Hi,
9.
hi. Can you hear me?
Yep.
There is no for children to play now. This area has been so built up.
Ah, very good. Perfect.
There is nowhere for children to play in a built up area like this.
All right. Basically, now this is an interesting word, actually. Yes, the meaning's fairly clear here. That they have built many houses or apartment buildings or offices or some kind of buildings. The area is built up. Okay. But there's another interesting meaning for this. For example, if an announcer or an MC, okay, and now appearing live on stage for the first time ever in the history of the universe, after his amazing victory at the greatest, most wonderful, best champion snake healer that ever walked the face of the earth, it's Ken. Hi, Ken. Just kidding. I gave Ken a big build up. All right. When we build up to something, and notice I used a big build up. It's a noun. Okay. If you give someone a big build up, well, my example was pretty good. You compliment them, and you uh, let's see, you want to add suspense, and so like a movie, a suspenseful movie, or a movie with a surprise ending can have a big build up toward the conclusion. All right, leaving the odd.
I'm sorry so that I'm interrupting.
No problem.
Build up in your example means that we need to applaud. Applaud? No? I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
Applause. Uh, no, if you build somebody up, well, let me give you another example. Maybe you'll understand. Maybe that will help. For example, if Julia, I know you, and I want Angel to hire you. Angel's my friend, and I want Angel to give you a job. I might say, Angel, my friend Julia she's just the smartest woman I know. She is amazing with a computer. She can practically do magic tricks. I swear to God, she's the most talented person I've ever worked with before. You really should hire her. I'm giving you a big build up. I'm building
Oh,
you up.
okay, I understand.
All right. Okay. And you can build up somebody's character her qualifications. I'm building up her qualifications. I can build up suspense in a movie. All right. So keep piling it on. It's quite abstract, actually, really. Um, it could be used negatively. All right. The the BS keeps building up. I can't take it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tension can build up. Anger can build up until a person finally explodes. So it's interesting because we use this for like abstract ideas. Oh, we often talk about anger building up. I don't know why I didn't express that earlier. Number 10, Araceli.
After some bargaining, I managed to blank the price of the chair by £10. Uh,
Okay, after
I
intensive
don't know.
bargaining, you managed to something the price.
I don't know to lower down or something, but here,
Mm-hmm.
and no, 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 no.
Sure. You could also say lower down. That's absolutely true.
I don't know. Maybe knock down? No.
Maybe. Yeah, you're exactly correct. I managed to knock down the price of the chair. Uh,
I have heard this for people to knock down someone, like
sure,
to.
like boxers,
No.
for example.
Yeah,
Sure.
but I hadn't heard that in this context.
Okay. Well, there's a related word I wonder if you have heard. I did some bargaining about this chair to knock down price. Okay, fair enough. Have you ever heard this word, Araceli? Have you ever bought a knockoff? This is a noun, a knockoff.
No, I don't know. What's that?
Uh, a knockoff, I don't know. I think it's hyphenated, probably. A knockoff, for example, Araceli, what's your favorite handbag? Favorite purse? You had money to get the nicest purse that you could possibly get.
Uh,
If I was going to buy you
okay.
a purse.
I don't usually buy expensive handbags.
Well, what's an expensive
There,
one?
yeah. Let's say there are some brands that I like one very much. It's like, but it is too expensive for me. It was like about 80 euros or something like that. I saw that in a window
Yeah.
shop, and I said, "Oh, I'm not paying 80 euros for that."
Yeah, I don't understand women shoes and handbags. I don't get it, but okay. But anyway, what is the brand?
I can't remember just now.
Okay, all right.
Tell you later
Okay.
if I remember.
No, 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 no.
I'm not, I'm not a
Here's the
fashion
thing.
victim.
They often, when you have a brand like that, in 80 euros for a handbag or whatever, you might be able to find a you might be able to find one that looks exactly like it, but it doesn't really have the designer name. It's not actually made by that designer. We call that a
A
knockoff.
fake, yeah.
It's a fake,
Oh,
ingenuine, as Nedars pointed out. Not original. That's it, exactly. A knockoff. Sometimes a cheap knockoff, co-located. Right. So yeah, the whole thing with knock having something to do with bargains and sales and buying things actually um, is actually common. There's a few expressions have to do with knock. Okay, here we go. We
so
have
a
knockout again.
knockout would be like a bargain, something very, very cheap.
What's that? A
A
knockout?
knockout, the meaning of that is like a bargain, or not?
uh, no, no. Well, she used it as a knockout price. Where is it?
Oh,
I
okay,
put
it's an
here
adjective. Sorry, yeah.
knockout price.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
there's another meaning for knockout as a noun, right? And that is like, whoever you can imagine. Usually, we use this for a female who's extremely sexy and attractive. She's a knockout. Bam. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's also common. Okay.
One
Uh,
question, teacher.
Miguel.
If with a verb knockout, the more similar is to manage, to obtain. What is the more similar verb knockout?
Um, you mean in the case of like in this sentence?
Yes, for example, in this sentence, is
Uh-huh.
to manage, to obtain something, no?
I managed to obtain the price of the chair. Well, um, it's actually closer to what Araceli said earlier. Lower. So that's
Lower.
the idea. She managed to knock down the price, or lower the price, and yeah, probably more commonly we think of knockout as, yeah, knockout in boxing, by
To
the act.
reduce in this case, no?
So it's the same thing here. I did some bargaining and bought this chair at a lower price. So it fits in actually both of these. Uh, right. Okay. We have another set with some of the same. We have knockout again. Some of the same words and some different ones. Okay. Uh, let's go. And another set, a fresh set. Angel,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Most of the flights uh, were starting up, maybe starting up late, so we didn't know when she would arrive.
Mm, uh, no, I had to think about that because that's very logical. I mean, that could be, that fits grammatically and contextually. It's possible, right? But but I wouldn't say, you definitely couldn't use the adjective version for the next sentence. Most of the startup flights were late.
Okay. Maybe I don't know. Maybe uh, picked up. Maybe most of the flights were picked up late, so we didn't know when she would arrive.
I don't. No, I don't think so. That one doesn't quite fit. I mean, you
No.
can pick up a flight if you get. I picked up a ticket at the last minute. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Your logic is there, but yeah. Uh, Again, the adjective actually scares me. Most of the pickup flights were late. That scares
Yeah.
me because pickup
Yeah.
is like, if you ever play pickup basketball, Angel, you just play with whoever's on the street at the last second, at that moment. So a pickup
Yeah.
flight would be just somebody saying, "Hey, yo, come on, get in my airplane, let's go."
Yeah.
Little
It
frightening.
doesn't it doesn't fit very well here. No.
Yeah. Although I like the idea, like kind of like hitchhiking
No.
on an airplane.
Yeah.
Uh, nope. I think it may be easier to actually look at the adjective sentence. Most of the something flights were late because of a strike.
Okay. Yes, maybe looking for the adjective, isn't
I
it?
think so. You may be more familiar with the collocation.
Yeah. Yeah, incoming, yes.
There you go.
Most of the incoming flights were late because of a strike.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a common collocation,
Yeah,
incoming
it's
flights.
it's it's easier looking for an adjective.
Yeah. Sometimes it may not be, but in this case,
Yeah.
definitely, because of the strong
Yeah.
collocation of these words. Uh, okay, so most of the flights were coming in late. I'm going to use a progressive or continuous form here. Okay, Nader, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get this answer. Worry up, Nader. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if that's a British thing or I'm just ignorant of that particular expression. I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry. I don't know what that means. Um, I wonder where I'm now. I'm really curious where you heard that, in what context, and what, in a commercial or anyway. Ken, try
Yes.
number two.
One group one group disagreed with the leader and broke away and formed their own party. One group who disagreed with the leader formed a breakaway party.
Oh, okay, very good. Disagreed with the leader, broke away, and formed their own party. Okay. A breakaway party. Yeah, okay. Break off is very similar to break away. But broke off we use for more concrete things. I broke off a piece of the cookie. I wouldn't say I broke away a piece of the cookie. We use broke away for more abstract things. Very good. Nader. Now I get it. Yeah, okay. It's not actually a phrasal verb. It's just because it actually up slightly is really because it's a headline. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Global climate worry. The worry rose slightly. Okay, right. So worry up isn't actually a phrasal verb. It just happens to be together in the headline. And of course, you have the abbreviated form in headlines. It's not real English. Okie doke. Summing. Hello, hello.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Try number 3.
The protesters sit down in the middle of the road and refused to move.
Okay. Well, we have past tense here. So
Refused. Yeah.
You got the right answer, but not the right verb tense.
Past tense. Okay.
Yeah.
Sat down.
Sat down. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Protesters sat down in the middle of the road.
They staged a sit down protest in the middle of the road.
Very good. Sit down protest. Or sometimes called a sit down strike, perhaps. Very similar. You sit down and you refuse to work. You sit down and you refuse to move to protest something. Okay, generally, obviously, it's supposed to be a non-violent form of protest because you're just sitting there. Okay, obviously, sit down has the concrete meaning. Sit down. I'm sitting down in a chair, and you probably are too. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's move on. Not really other meanings for sit down. Okay, and Nader, go ahead and type away. Number 4, Percy hopes someone will lend him the capital to bleep his business. He wants to bleep his business. Or Percy hopes someone will lend him the blank capital for his business. Startup. That's right. And also we can use startup as a startup. We can use it as a noun to describe a new company, and we often do, especially in the tech sector. There's always a bunch of startups looking for investors. Definitely. Okay. Obviously, again, as many phrasals do, it has a concrete meaning and an abstract meaning. Obviously, you start up your car in the morning. Why do we use up? Instead of just saying start his business. That's a really good question. There are loads of these up. Sometimes up means completely, like clean up your room or touch up the paint job. But sometimes, like startup, that doesn't really mean completely, does it? It just emphasizes the verb or adds weight, adds extremity to the verb. It's kind of similar as using some kind of a modifier. But instead of using a modifier, you say something up. Okay. Why do we say shut up? Oh, shut up. Why not? Oh, shut. Just for example. I don't know. Oh, wow. But it does sound weird if you just say, oh, shut. Anyway. English is crazy. Okay, Miguel. I'm going to
Yes,
swing it over to you. Number 5.
they have blank the photo of the president to make him look much younger.
Uh-huh. They blanked the photo.
I think, I'm not sure. No, put off, no.
Sorry?
Put off, no.
Put up?
No,
No.
no.
Well, let's look at the adjectives. Sometimes it's a lot easier.
I don't know. Tired out, I'm not sure.
Okay, this is clearly a blank photo. All right, an adjective that goes with photo. Breakaway photo, incoming photo, knockout photo. No. Off-putting photo. Possible. Very funny, actually. Picture of the president. It's an off-putting photo.
A very good game for the next class. Yes.
Yeah, right. Sit-down photo. Yeah, okay, possible. Outspoken photo, impossible. Startup, no. Tired out photo, very odd. Here we go. How about a touched up photo? When you
Catch up.
Photoshop, yeah, Miguel. When you Photoshop something, you're touching it up. You change it slightly. When you touch up, I don't know, your paint job on your car, you don't paint the whole car. You just paint the parts where spots where it's showing a little wear and tear, where it's a little worn out. You often touch out worn out areas. Okay. This is clearly an off-putting photo. That's really funny.
Okay.
Okay. Donato. Donato?
Yes,
Hi. Hi. Okay. Number 6.
I didn't get very far in the competition. I was blank in the first round.
Hmm. And I believe the adjective, it was a blank competition, and unfortunately, I didn't get past the first round. I believe they have this in the World Cup. They have the blank round. After they get out of the groups, they have the group round, right? And then after that, they have the blank round.
Hmm,
Okay, he was
I don't
something.
know.
Okay, anybody? Throw it out to the class. There's plenty of you out there. Does anybody know?
To knock out.
Breakaway.
Knock out. Yes. Okay. I didn't get very far in the competition. I was knocked out in the first round. It was a knockout competition, right? I am right, right? In the World Cup, they have, after the group play, they have the knockout round as they get into the finals. You lose.
So it means like knockout round means no knockout. Knockout competition means that you don't have the possibility to have another chance if you lose.
That's it. Precisely. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Related. Okay. Since we're learning that, we might as well learn this because it's a little weird. If you have a round robin competition, okay, round robin, that's a little odd. That means you play everybody else who's competing. All right, round robin.
Yeah.
So, all right, if we're having a competition, I'd have to play everybody in this room, and maybe the best, I don't know, 2 records would then compete in a knockout round for world champion Verblinger. Okay. 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 Julia, we're back to you again.
Oh,
Barely.
actually, it's good that I have this example because I'm using this phrase verb like postpone, like delay. I fell down so many times on my skiing holiday that it put me off ever going on one again. After such an off-putting experience, I'll never go on a skiing holiday again. Actually,
Indeed.
I don't understand in detail the meaning, so if you could explain it, it would be great.
Yeah. Okay. If something puts you off, Julia, do you know what durian is? It's a kind of fruit.
Okay.
Okay. It's a kind of fruit, and it looks prickly. Um, it looks delicious, but the smell is very off-putting. It smells like a man's sweaty socks. Yee. Has a really stinky smell. Um, and actually, it tastes great, but it's very off-putting. It makes you not want to taste it. Um, I can Okay, I can say someone's attitude puts me off. Okay, your cousin is very attractive, and you know, I know you want me to take her out on a date, but her attitude just puts me off. Makes me not like her. Okay. Uh,
No.
got it? Okay. Very good. Well, uh, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, sorry to say, but we are out of time. So any last minute questions, violent reactions, maniacal laughter, or anything else you'd like to share with the class? Angel, maniacal laughter, perhaps?
No.
Sinister laughter? Do you have a sinister laugh?
No.
Yeah, that's a sinister laugh. I've been
Okay.
clearly,
No.
obviously, I practiced that.
It was a little bit hard today, but I
Yeah,
think it's good for our improve our language. So it's
sure, of course. Okay, thank you, everyone, and I'll hope to see you again real soon here on Verbling. Take care.
thank you so